Stream, please pick my stuff up. Thank you very much. We're here. We're existing in a realm that is the universe. Ooga booga booga. Hello. People of the internet. The netta int. The internet. The network? Yes. Trails in the Sky AFC. We're almost done. It's kind of sad, actually. I'm gonna miss this when it's gone. Anyway. Last time, Agate ended up taking a bullet intended for poor little Tita. And he is currently hospitalized. And as such, he can no longer continue his work on the strange happenings in La Bourle. So it's up to Estelle and Joshua to fill in his shoes for the time being. And hopefully find out why Professor Russell has been kidnapped to begin with. Aww. I really hope the mic muted for that, because if it didn't, that's going to be a pain in the arse. Oh god, I'm going to have that check. That's going to be a pain in the arse. Excellent. That was indeed a pain in the arse. Got it. So Tita and Agate are out of commission, which means it's back to the dynamic duo of Estelle and Joshua. Let's get going, shall we? In regards to equipment, let me switch over to equip, if the game will let me. We want to be packing the skull pendant and the, where is it? Silver earring. As these will be handy dandy. Joshua doesn't need any extra equipment because he's already on the gladiator headband, which means, oh, not gladiator headband, Grail locket, which means it's not going to get hit by anything. Anyway, let's go report to the guild and see if they know anything. Morning, Killer Cat. Good morning. And to you both. Has Zin already left? Yes, he took an airliner to Gransel some time ago. I wish you could have come to see him off. Speaking of which, you two know each other somehow? A bit. Quite some time ago. But that's beside the point. Have you noticed a strange current in the air? The winds are shifting. Hey, no changing the subject. Wait, are we talking about the weather, aren't we? Have you learned something about the airship? Not a thing. But I believe this disquieting atmosphere is related to the Royal Army mobilizing. For one thing, I've sent a message to the Army headquarters at Leyston Fortress, but there's been no response. Secondly, all the mandatory inspections throughout the kingdom have been lifted. What? What's this all about? This isn't another tough war like with the Sky Bandits, is it? No, it'd be strange for them to call off inspections if that were the case. If they had caught the culprits themselves, surely they would have sent word around. Maybe there is something in the air. Incidentally, I've not been able to contact the intelligence division at Leyston Fortress either. It is possible that the Royal Army has some sort of internal issue going on. Some sort of... Oh, wait! The stuff that Dorothy shot! A picture of those guys in black wearing the Royal Guard uniforms. Someone mention my name? Oh, she's here. Damn it. Dorothy! Speak of the devil, and yeah, verily. Wow, what an ordeal. I finally got in touch with my editor's office, and Niall happened to be there. When I told him about giving up my photo quotes to the army, he just about blew his stack. It's so unfair. Which means they haven't given it back yet? Right, I mean, how rude is that? And after I'd gone to the trouble of going to Leyston Fortress to get it back too. Wow, you've got some fire to you. Well, I guess I have to have one redeeming trait, right? Poor Dorothy. Stick up for yourself, girl. Anyway, I didn't have any other option but to just take a picture of the fort for the paper. It does make for a great shot, though. Lights up all pretty at night. Hello. You took a pretty picture of the fort. Not to mention you're supposed to obtain permission to photograph any part of a military installation. Come on, it's not like a big deal. Here, take a look, I just developed it. She placed the photo on the counter. Boom, boom, boom. And it is a pretty nice shot. This is Laced in Fortress. Wait a second. Might just be my imagination, but do you see anything there on the top right? It's not very clear, but there's definitely a small shadow there. The goddamn airship, motherfucker. I mean, I took the picture and I didn't notice it all. Well, what can I say? Maybe it's just a silhouette. Maybe it's an army airship. No, that's not a guard ship. It's a small airship from before. The same one that shot Agate, son of a goat. Wait, what? Hold on just a second. Why would that ship be anywhere near here? This is a Royal Army installation, isn't it? So terrorists flying in and out of a army base. Funny. There are plenty of possibilities to consider before we go jumping to conclusions. Maybe we should just go straight to Laced in Fortress and ask what this is about. I see. You intend to put it to them directly. Provoke a response, perhaps? Think it would be a bad idea? Not at all. You have my authorization. Has the potential to be a huge disaster. Yeah, I see you. How's it going, you lot? It's been a while. Don't look for me. Thanks, I owe you one. Holy shit. Yeah, it's probably the same reason why I failed English, bro. I don't know. It's alright, man. It is what it is. Same old, really. Just... It's alright, mate. It's not for everyone, though. Fuck's sake. Railroading me again? Hey, cheers, man. You too, whatever you're up to now. Need to remember to not skip the animation and lose all of my damage. Good God.
We're good to go.
Yeah, I do. Not as much as I used to, though. I just have less time for it. This whole thing just takes up most of my free time nowadays.
I'm sorry.
God's sake. Load the autosave. Thank God for autosaves. Aye, man. See if I can not get jumped this time, eh? What's up with you lot then now? If you're still about, that is. Amen.
That's that. Let's move out.
And back to the grind, I suppose. Alright, so on orders of Killiker, we are allowed to go to Lacen Fortress and poke the ever-loving crap out of the military and ask them why the hell are they sus, is the most apt term for it now. Among Us has ruined the word suspicious for me. I can never look at it the same way again. Bit of a argy-bargy, but still. Get to it eventually. I wonder if any dialogue changed. No, wait. I almost forgot. We're here. Ritter Road Monster 2 is the new side quest that we have available. And we need to change our equipment again, even though I just did it. Oops. You want to give Estelle the Emerald Talisman. Switch out the mind for, if I can find it. Wait. Crap. Wrong, line. Oops. EP cut to... Evade to... Impede to... Scent... HP 2... And heal. There we go. This is the most optimal setup I can think of. You lose out on the time stuff for the most part, but it's not the worst it could be. You need access to Latira, and you also need Aerostorm for the fight with the monster coming up. Specifically because it's weak to wind arts, thank God. As always, it's nightmare mode, anything can happen, the game can kick your ass at any point in time, as is evidenced by the freaking Cobra fight that almost killed me. Let's get this done. Go for a white Gehenna. And prep an Aerostorm. On that crit turn, we're gonna give it to Joshua immediately. Because we need the damage. And this should come close to one-shotting almost everything. Or straight up one-shotting them. Sweet. That one's fainted. We have to hope this one goes for Joshua, or we're kind of screwed. Nice. Aerostorm. Damage. Sweet. And we're still dead. Damn it. That's what we're gonna do. We want to get speed up, so we're gonna Fruity Milk. Oh. I didn't steal the crit. I am a fool. Gonna aerial that. Steal that crit. Attack the saber. Doink. Death throws. I don't think this will be enough. No, but the Death Blow port's activated, so that's a consolation prize. And lose. Ow! Okay, let's rethink the strat and go back in. Yeah, these fights are starting to get a bit difficult, in case you couldn't tell. So go to battle position, and we're going to move both characters into the bottom, but we're going to put Joshua in front of Estelle, so they target him more often than not. Delay, that's whatever. I don't think lightning will do it. That's kinda nasty though, with the double hit. But we can't really afford it. So we're just gonna have to aerial. And then we're gonna tomato sandwich to get that sweet CP. And now we just kind of need to hope that Joshua manages to get to 200% on that crit turn, otherwise we're screwed. Give Estelle the crit. All of attacks are wind elemented because of the accessory we gave her, so if she deals a lot more damage to that than she has any right to. Ah, just off. Good damage? Okay, Death Blow is proc on one of them, but that's still not enough because Death Throws. Ah, crap. Ah, I got a double take on how to do this. Right, well that tunnel was crap. I guess let's see what we've got here. How much Rainbow Jelly Beans? 25, okay. Let's use all the Rainbow Jelly Beans. Okay, that's better, but not exactly what I want. Okay, they're both maxed. Now we should be fine. Alright, let's go. It's not awful. Could be better, but not awful. I didn't make monster sushi. No. Crap. Alright. I'm gonna have to steal the crit for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's decent. And the arrow storm delay actually kind of matters. That sucks. Right, don't delay Estelle. Don't delay Estelle or I die. Please. Okay, we good? Please kill. Maybe. Ah, crap. Well, no, I'm definitely not gonna kill. Bitch. Please? Okay, yes. Oh, thank God. got to be kidding me.
We're good to go. I'm sorry.
Pretty milk to try and keep up with the speed boost it has. And we win. Woo! That was dicey. Did not like that.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh boy. Alright, but that's that monster exterminated. Let's go back to town now before I get my ass beat again. Uh-oh. That's what I get for not healing in between fights. God damn, boy. Rebuilt the quest, and now we are finished all of the side quests in the Zeiss region that are available. Check the notebook, not the map. This should be your complete list of Zeiss side requests completely filled in. From the top, haulage vehicle search and repair, product testing, potent ingredient, Smoker's Revolt, all 4 parts of Temp Librarian, Messenger of Love, Trap Plains Monster, and both Ritter Road monsters. This is the earliest I believe you can have all of it done. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong though, because I've been known to be incorrect. Right, anyway. Wanna rest at the hotel and heal, because God knows I need it. And we're gonna take the time here, if I can find the recipe book. Make some monster sushi, because we're gonna want it. Can't make all that much, but honestly, the amount we make really isn't important. It's just that we have it. So we need more tender poultry and milled flour. And tender poultry is the hardest thing to obtain, but we'll be able to get a decent supply of it soon, TM. Anyway, we want milled flour. Back to the book. Make as many as possible, so that we can just fuel our combat points. And it's off to Lacedon Fortress. Righty-ho then. Off we go. Into another encounter, son of a... Get me out of there. Anywho, howsy, what's it? Continuing. We gotta get over to... Ah, crap. Ah, yes. Crap. My favorite location. Truly the best locale in all of the game. Crap. I can stop being dead for a microsecond. Lacedon Fortress, go up. We visited this area previously, but there was nothing to do here. Now we have a purpose for existing in this area. Don't ignore the chests on the way up, because they have EP charges and other useful things that you probably want. Oh, Estelle, you... pain in the ass. That's what the one thing I don't like about this game is that the characters will get stuck on each other and then you will die. 7 days. Anyway, let's not get attacked by the local creepy sheepy population. Oh, shit. Run! This is also one of my favorite tracks in this game that goes very underused. Wow, check out the size of this base. It's gotta be several times as big as Agate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counter-offensive in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. After General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hacking Gate. I approach the door. There's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves. Oh? Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker. This is Leiston Fortress, HQ of the Liberals Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave. They sound polite, but... yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? You actual bracers, then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea. Very well, wait there. It's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa! Well, someone's here at least. Please forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Leiston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Right. Something wrong? Nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you'd have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. So the correct option here is we have a lead on an airship tied to the crime. You can lie about the other two things, but we only actually have that one piece of information. And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? What? Why do you look so surprised, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it too. So what is this lead anyway? Take a look at this. This is Leiston Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? Now, no need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's the spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division straight away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute, is that it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect's ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that's entirely my fault. We've been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all of the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry I can't say more. Okay, now maybe it's just me, but don't you think this all kind of smells a little funny? I know. Without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? What did it stop short? What? That phenomenon start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seems I've let you see us at our worst. Looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed, that's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from the central lab out to repair it? I bet that someone like Professor Russell could have it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two, maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir, yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. There's some bull crumpy afoot. You heard the man. Area's off limits. Be on your way. So the gate's broken. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon. Which would mean... the professor is being held prisoner inside! Estelle, this isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Agate has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. I can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Mr. Arthy's photograph and the shutdown of the orbital power in the gate. The two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. Now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. People who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... the Royal Guardsmen are being set up. My thoughts exactly. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the Professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. Agate? Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... everyone was worried about you, alright? You sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it and nothing until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point. It looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. The Royal Army are actual cocks. I still can't believe the Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. What say we go and settle our debts right now? Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leiston Fortress. bust the professor out and they'll never know what hit him. Ah, okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to the nation's military. Article 3 of the Bracer Guild Code braces for non-involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with, nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you've got to be kidding. No way! That doesn't make sense! I mean, we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or politician, we just have to pretend we haven't seen anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code. Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperilment of citizens, the bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then... The rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. The factory needs him. Ah, hell. All of LaBelle needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you! No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers, Agate, Estelle, and Joshua. You are hereby ordered to proceed to Leyston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now we're talking! Acknowledged. Bring it on! If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Leyston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting this into practice, it's going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. Figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch? You know that orange airship that goes to Leyston Fortress? Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it? No, all of the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Thus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff. Well damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention, from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we're helping with the experiments on a new prototype of orbment, right? Yeah. It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. What, really? I had no idea the professor had even made anything like that. Where is this device, then? I guess it must be right where he left it, in his laboratory. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Leyston Fortress. Got it. Thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of a delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. So, Agate and Tita are back in the party. A whoop. So Agate and Tita, I guess we should talk about their dynamic while we're here. Agate and Tita are complicated, to say the least. It's weird Japanese romance stuff. I'm not gonna get into that dynamic too particularly much, other than it's a familial brotherly sister thing, and it's adorable. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Ignore the weird Japanese dating people who are like 12 policy. That's just weebland for you. Anyhow. We have, if I can find it, augments. Agate comes back with his HP 3, Impede 3, Defense 2, Haste, Strike, and Attack 2 quarts. Tita is back with Range 1, Blind, Attack 2, EP 3, Information, and EP Cut. Let's double check the board for anything missing. Right. So the first port of call before we do anything is we want to go to Elmo Village and go to the hot springs to get everybody's CP up to max. Because this next section of the game is quite dangerous. Not that I really need to explain sneaking into a military base equals death, but, you know. It's a bit funky. The child is dead.
We're good to go.
Regardless, we continue. So you want to march all the way up to Elmo Village. Which is...
Alright, we're good to go.
all the way up at the top. If my brain can deduce paths. Hopefully it can. I need to rotate the camera and make sure I'm walking in the right direction. I apologize for my stiff amounts of brain damage. Oh boy. Right. Anyway. Rest, so Tita's not dead. Dead. And then if you choose to bathe, you get 200 CP, which is epic. Because you kind of need that to do all the cool stuff, I guess. I don't know. Right, anyway. Onwards? Nope. Now that we've got that out of the way, we want to get back over to town. There is also another option for you to spend your time, which I might do if I manage to find the thing I'm looking for. Should be in this map, hopefully, if we got lucky. No. With 200 CP being right there for absolutely free, now is the best time you could ever choose for grinding up your characters with shining palms. Because you just get literally free S-crafts. Which makes the game, like, way easier. High level equals enemies die. It is what it is. If I can remember which part of the map it spawns on, that would be awesome. Pretty sure it's outside the tower, so let me refresh. Map. Where the heck is this thing? Unless I'm already on the wrong area for it, in which case, darn and blast. I love padding the stream runtime with Shining Palms. They are my favorite enemy in all of existence. Yes. Shining Palm goes brr. Where the hell are these guys when I need them? I swear it's this map. I am not going crazy. Crazy is going me. I believe that is the most apt thing I could say about this right now, because I cannot find a single Shining Palm. Sweet lord. Is it this map? Where the hell are they? What the bahonky? What is this? My brain is severely damaged. Oh, Jesus. Is it up here? Yes, there it is. Oh my god, that took way longer than I ever thought it would. Goddamn. Goddamn. So assuming they don't run away immediately. 1, 2, 3. Death blow activated. Nice. Should be enough. Nice. Tita gets Vital Cannon. And we get T-Anklet. Very nice. So yeah, you just basically walk in and out of this map and enemies go boom. I'm not going to move Tita because she's going to get hit immediately. Yeah. Called it. So this is probably the best method of quote-unquote farming available to you at the moment. Just because of how much Sepith you actually get from it. I'm probably going to go until level 26. Just for the sake of having actually competent level characters, because I am very behind compared to where I should be for character level at the moment. And I've got time, so I'm gonna probably do this cheapo grinding method until I get at least Joshua to 26. Latera on the spot. And then we'll go up. And then back down. There's another Shining Palm. As always, save. Walk into it. Just fire off a Black Fang immediately, no reason not to. Use Agate's S-Craft. Pretty strong. They'll die. And Joshua's almost 25. The reason why I am bothering to do this at all is because we need access to Crest Charms and T-Anklets fairly soon, considering this is Nightmare mode. Normally I wouldn't bother grinding for this long, but it is what it is. That's bad. The one annoying thing about Sky FC is that you're probably not going to have revival magic, because the only thing that does that is Aphelios, and Aphelios sucks. Which is annoying in its own way. But believe me, we'll get to the sin that is Aphelios. Oh, of course, she's just... Tita! For God's sake, child! Vital Cannon Q. Vital Cannon is just very strong. There's no reason you shouldn't be using Vital Cannon, because it's basically just reads free full health recovery. Which is a little bit ridiculous, but... whatever. Move on to Tira on Agate. Do not engage the creepy sheepy. Head back up, head back down. Another Shining Palm. Save the game. Fight. Crit. Slap, miss. That's fine. Use morale. Then use Tita's S-Craft because it's also AoE. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Crap. Well, now I gotta save and load and do it all again. Miss. Though I miss.
Come on.
Morale. Attack. Miss. Excellent. Yeah. Death again. Damn it. I'm so bad at this. Okay, evidently we need a lucky turn or an S-break. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna beat up a sheep. Because that solves all the life's problems. Anyway. Kill sheep. Kill. Blow up sheep with cannon. Joshua grows to 25. We check status. He needs 7 more Shining Palm kills. We are reaching the quote-unquote soft level cap, unfortunately, which means we're not going to be able to farm like this for much longer, but it's nice while we still have access to it. That should do it on a 200%. And if it doesn't, well, that's what this is for. Dead. Still levels up, doesn't learn anything new unfortunately, but it is what it is. Walk out, walk back in. And this is basically just your existence for the next couple minutes. Just walk into the back of a shining palm and pray that it dies. I'm gonna leave Estelle in the back, doesn't need anything. Tita's gonna hide behind her. And then we're just gonna spam Wild Rage until we have 200 again. Ready that. Don't do anything. Attack. So we should be fine. Hopefully. TM. I don't actually know how crits affect Wild Rage, because they affect everything else. Nope, they actually do nothing. Wow, that is disappointing. Anyway. Attack, and the death blow activates. It is what it is. 99, are you kidding me? I will waste a tomato sandwich on this. That's not good.
Alright, we're good to go.
Damn it! This is what autosaves are for, folks. We love autosaves. Autosaves are the best feature. That's the save that I was just on. There we go. They are dead. Anyway, dead, dead, dead. Oh, you're slightly less dead than you're supposed to be? Okay, then, let's make sure you're dead, dead. Goodbye. And it's gone. It's all gone.
Here for a rematch.
No good items that time, though, which is unfortunate, I guess. Alright. Well, you know, sometimes you get the death blow when you just don't want it. Attack. You don't have anything to do. Tira. Because I need him to not be dead. And he looks like he might be dead. I need Joshua to have done that. I'm fine. Gonna use a Tira Bomb to make sure he doesn't die. 999. Funny. And then we Wild Rage again. Because I want to make sure that Joshua gets the kill on that. Otherwise, I won't have enough combat points. Pretty much the same deal with this, just make sure Joshua kills it. Heal everybody! Very cool, very cool. Slap that, which gets him to max. And then we just done it. Easy enough. Go back up. Go back down. Yep. Yep, there it is. I should have saved beforehand, but it's fine. Watch, I'll insta-kill it. Ah, I deserve that one. Or rather, I deserve to be punished for that one. I should specify. And then this kills as well. Excellent. And you see the XP we're getting on Joshua and Estelle lower than they were before because soft level cap, as I said earlier. The game does not want us to grind, but we are disobeying the game anyway. Because I need skills and stuff. And skills require levels, and levels require the death of small fluffy creatures. Creatures for the blood god. Anyway. One cobra, just dome it until it stops moving. Wild rage again. Give it Joshua, and the dirt is gone. Back to augments. Latira for the full heal on everyone. And then this should be the second to last time I need to do it. Yeah, this is the most efficient way of grinding levels in the entire game, to my knowledge. Huh. Well, that's a free crit. And that's dead enemies. Doink. Yep, one more time and we're done. Apologies for the slightly long grind in the middle of a stream, but I need to get this done. I would have done this off-stream prior, but unfortunately I was locked into being in DICE, so I could not. I was considering just doing it off camera and then reloading the cutscene, but that seemed kind of cheap to me, I guess. So I opted not to and just decided to do everything on camera instead. Latira for the full heal again. And Joshua just needs slightly more CP and then we're done. Oh, woof. God! Joshua, stop being so good at killing things instantly. My god. Be worse at killing things, please. Excellent. Killed it. Goes back again. And now we have 200. Excellent. And now it dies. And now it dies. Jumping the gun a bit on that one, but still. Anyhow, where's the tower? There's the tower. I missed the entrance because I'm a doofus. Shining Palm. No Shining Palm spawn. Okay, we reset. I've gotten surprisingly lucky with this, honestly. No Shining Palm either. Reload. Said reload, not walk into the tower. Said reload, damn it. Cripes. I do believe this is the game's way of saying move on, but no. I will not. Because I need the level. Crap. I guess they're not tired of being murdered over and over again. I would too. Oh. There we go. Being stabbed to death by an emo probably isn't the best way to go. Look at Joshua. He's emo, right? I don't feel like that's too big of a stretch. I don't know. Might be a bit over the top. Laying it on a bit thick there. Can you... Oh! Camera! God damn it. There it is. You beautiful little experience ball, you. This time we save. This time it dies. This time it really dies. Wow. Ha ha ha. He laughs at your survival attempt and you die. Got him. Damn it. Well, okay. Let's do the version of this that takes less grinding. You need health immediately. Water Rage. The clock up just means that Agate is going to be able to kill himself faster, I guess. Heal again. Do nothing. Water Rage. Attack. Excellent.
Let's move out.
Okay, back into the thing, back out of the thing. Shining Palm. Shining Palm. And it's over.
Should have done that.
Joshua learns his final craft, Evil Eye. How much is it for Estelle to level up? Not that much. So, Evil Eye is an area of effect craft that gives attack delay, which is, very nice. Because it stops them from moving and attacking you, and you can still attack them, and if your Joshua's fast enough, you can just spam it, and the game can't stop you. Anyhow. I'm considering staying to get Estelle's final skill, but I think the game and you lot have had enough of me grinding for once. So I'll move on. We're gonna very quickly speed back to Elmo Village, because I believe we are as prepared as we're going to be. So we're gonna speed on back to Elmo, get all of our CP up to 200, and then we're gonna go to the landing dock and invade Lacing Fortress. It's going to be super cool and epic and stuff. Also going to timestamp when the grinding ends in the comments. I'm going to pin it. So if you're catching us up now from the timestamp, hello. That means I actually did timestamp the end of the grinding. Or I just left this bit in and I'm rambling to myself. Anyway, 200 CP on everybody. We about to head out. Don't need to do any shopping or anything here. I don't think. Because the lady who does all the shopping isn't actually in the building anymore. Whoop. Yep, okay. Let's go. Big attack in Zeiss. Indeed. If only it was in the front page news. If only. Well, that damned intelligence division. With their suppressing information and such, like they're supposed to. Damn them for doing their jobs. Or something. Anyway. Mosey on down. Right, let's get to the central factory, shall we? And see what we can make for our characters, see how much we can kit them out. So that's a lot of quartz. However, I don't recommend buying EP2s at this point, because we'll be able to get EP3s fairly soon. However, I do recommend that you save at this point in particular. So if you end up getting stuck in the next section, you can just come here, buy some new stuff, and retry. The things I do recommend you buy, however, are HP3s if you decide you want to put water arts on Estelle in particular. Evade 3 is also a good option because Evade 4 doesn't exist. Impede 2 also works. I wouldn't buy Cast 2 or Action 2 because we'll be getting Action 3 and Cast 3 soon enough. EP3 is a worthwhile purchase, but it's very expensive. And Hit 3 is a waste of money. Don't even bother. Unless you want access to Chaos Brand in a single quartz, it is not worth it at all. Especially when EP3 also gives you 5 Mirage points and 3 time and space. Yeah, nah. Throw the Hit 3 in the bin. You don't want it. We'll be getting one later involuntarily anyway. So if you're worried about having a heavy hitter like Agate miss a lot, then don't. Because we'll be getting Hit 3 later regardless of what we do. Yes, so the setup I'm going with is Defense 2, Poison, and EP2. Although you could also exchange this for a Mind 3 if you want to get Thelius, which is hot garbage, but it's a revival thing in the event that you somehow run out of items, I guess. Check the Bracer Notebook magic list. There's not a lot of options for Earth, really. And Thelius is the only revival art. Athelius isn't even a thing in this game. Thanks, Falcom, very cool. Saint is cool, but ultimately useless because it's a single target thing. It gets way better in second chapter with Zodiac, but yeah, we're never going to be using Crest, Forte, or Saint. They all kind of suck. Could make Volcanic Rave, but it's also just worse than White Gehenna, which is easier to make. If you're doing a wind build, though, I would also recommend getting Sylphan Guard. Because although it is single target, it's relatively inexpensive, just requiring to wind quartz. And the 50% agility bonus is nuts on Joshua, especially. So, like, if you wanted to switch out the attack 3 for, like, Impede 2 or something, you could do that. That is an option. Evade 3 is the one I'd probably recommend, though. Anyhow. I believe that's everything I wanted to get from the central factory. Tita is just gonna kind of suck, unfortunately. She's just not great. Where were we on accessories? Yes, you want silver earrings and something that prevents death blows. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it prevents death blows, it's fine. So we want to get skull pendant and silver earring on everyone who doesn't have the Grail locket. I'll be keeping the Grail locket gladiator headband combo on Joshua because Evil Eye is really good. Get a skull pendant on Estelle, and then also get a skull pendant on Tita. Switch that out for silver earring. So this is what your setup should look something like. You want to have the defensive equipment and protection from poison and death blows. With that being said, I think that's all the preparations that we need to go over. So let's move on. Oh yeah, I should clarify, this isn't the only shining palm that you can find in the game anymore. There is one more in the next region, but that is the last one you can find, so... If you want to get tea anklets and crash charms, do it now. Hi, are you ready yet? We still need a little more time to finish. Okay, well, Gustav just finished all of our takeoff preparations. When you're ready to leave, come back and see me. So, we need to head over to the Rothwell house and pick up the device. After conversing with Mr. Professor Man. Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe in a corner of the lab or the second floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions. Eccentric old coot. Whatever, let's just find the damn thing. Believe it is... Oh, Lord. Which corner is it? Ah! There it is. I can use my brain. It's the orbment that was an experiment, alright. So, can we just use it? I think so. If everything performs to specs, then it will keep the biosensor from working right. Alright, back to the guild then. Phyllis has probably finished collecting intel on Fort Leyston by now. I should hope so. I've been out for like 40 minutes, trying to kill shining palms. If it takes more than 40 minutes to gather intelligence, I don't know what else to do. We're back, Killiker, and we have the device. I have also finished my preparations. Now what I am about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. We got a map for a thing. These are the schematics for Leyston Fortress. Wow, it sure is big. Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear. You would do well to remember that. Okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent in Labelle, even relative to the other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities within the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate? Yeah, I guess. If I see the men in black clothes, they're gonna have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Do what you must. I ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua? Legally, I should not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Whoa, wait a second, I don't like what you're driving at. We're already a part of this. Please allow us to see it through to the end. I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to get in your way. it must be said that you answered as ice. As such, if worst comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Oh, that's nice. Now then, Tita, since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your course? Yes, ma'am, I am. What? What's all this about? You don't mean... I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. What? Well, it is a very complicated orbment. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. The hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But you need me to operate the device. And forget the idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You wanna run that by me again? Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves is our chances of getting the professor out safely. I wanna know why you're so against it now of all times. You little... Have you even thought about her being a civilian? And a kid, besides. And you're okay with putting her in danger? I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers. That's our job. You sure talk a big game for a rookie. What does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about? Estelle, Joshua, oh, Agate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad. My grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay. So I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure he is. Damn, twist his arm, why don't you? Break the thing off. Let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua and you. I'm begging you. You can't say no. You can't. You can't do it. I don't buy it. You really want to help us that badly without getting in our way? Follow orders and stay here. Got it? But we really don't have any other way of getting in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do, but I'll let it slide this once. Thank you, Agate. You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know. One of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you, shut it! Now I trust that the matter has been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to set off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do. Later, Killiker, take care of talking with the army for us. I have appropriate responses lined up should they decide to question us. Adios keep you. Please be careful. Yada yada, save the game, yada yada. Make sure all the quests are fully completed. And let's go, I suppose. This is sort of the act in the game where everything that's been brewing behind the scenes is finally starting to culminate into something tangible that we can actually see. I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready? Yeah, we can go anytime. Is the Leibniz ready too? Yeah, you were lucky that last-minute military order came through like that. We were just about to head out to Leaston Fortress. We can take off anytime. Anytime? Won't it be hard to leave without, you know, the ship? Estelle, look down. Oh! Do we have to, jump? No, we don't. What? What the? What's happening to the flight deck? What, didn't you know? This place has got enough secrets built into it to blow your mind. To be honest, Agate... Oh yeah, shit that moves on a platform, let's go! Woo! Cool moving platform airship. That's awesome. I defy you to tell me it's not. I don't know how much more mind I have left to blow. You probably have more left than I do, Estelle. And all of this, it's all... I know. It's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more. Thanks for waiting, guys. Sir! Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Mr. Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. Guess it's up to us to help him out. Yeah, we owe you. Not at all. I'm the one who proposed Professor Russell. Okie dokie, we're ready. Are we ready to lift off? Let's go. Alright, let's load up. We're off to Leiston Fortress. Please, bring Professor Russell back home safely. And take care of Tita. No sweat. Let's go then. Airship docking moment. Frickin' love this airship. So cool. I'll be counting on you, braces. Hey, wait! Oh, head rush. Dorothy? Oh, Chief! We're still in crew aboard the last ship? That's right. How did you know? The guild tipped me. And there's big trouble brewing if what my editors told me rings true. I wanted to let them know before they left. What kind of trouble? I shouldn't think how much worse the situation can get. Well, this is totally off the record, but it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen in Gransel were just arrested for treason. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody's being framed for something. This is the container where you'll be hiding. Hope all you are real close friends. It's gonna be a tight squeeze for 4 people. Really? Looks big enough. It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think yourselves like the filling for a donut. That's not encouraging. We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation. It'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Alright. Say, man, you got any orbment facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it. I'll go too. My orbment could use a little tune-up after all it's been through. This way, Agate. Oh, alright. Leiston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. It won't be too comfortable in that container, so you ought to get some rest while you can. Sure thing. Thank you. So... we need to talk to a set amount of people on the airship to actually proceed the, game. Anyway, there are some NPCs from Zeiss who are here. Faye is actually on the flight as well. She is an orbital engineer who's working with us instead of, you know, being at the lamp. Antoine has arrived. Bless Antoine, he came to help us. He's a surprise tool that we'll use later, I'm sure. Remen, we're being swept northeast. You son of... Hurry up and get us back on course. Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in great danger. Just shut it, old-timer. Can't concentrate with you barking in my ear like that. Ay. Well, this is sure to go well if they are bickering already. Now he's gone. factory chief not telling us sooner didn't help either. Show a little trust. Just getting to see this thing up close is awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway. Very well then. Let's see your combat orbment. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. This isn't... But wow, you just light it all up around some new gadget. So, yeah, she's running the orbment factory here. Anyway, after you've seen that scene with Tita and Agate, and you've gone outside onto the deck, you can head back down and speak to Gustav. God damn it, I missed a room. You have to visit each room of the airship. And get this scene, which I missed because I left through the wrong door. Oh, not the wrong door. You have to talk to Tita and Agate first before the scene triggers. Thank you, game. Very cool. Wow, look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship. No kidding. We didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Not that this even really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. Still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening in the Bell, though. It feels like the start of something really big. My thoughts exactly. Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating the Mayor of Rouen behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention, why Dad disappeared like that. Yeah. Well, while we're saving the Professor, we can look around for clues. Okay. This ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connectors got loose. Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But hey, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky. Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to. Don't get me wrong, I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared? Huh? Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So how come you're all carefree about it? Well, I'm really scared out of my mind, but I have Joshua and Estelle with me. And you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid. A little? Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time. Sorry. Can I ask you something? Where'd this come from? I was just wondering. Who's Misha? How do you know that name? You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Nah, it's nothing I'm ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister. Oh wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me? Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age. I guess you haven't seen her in a long time? Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year. Oh, poor Misha. What's that supposed to mean? I just think that if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way. Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her. Huh? We'll be landing at Leyston Fortress soon. All braces to the cargo hold. Looks like it's time. Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement? We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready. Did you get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Well now, that's encouraging. We're counting on you, Tita. Right. Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? So now if we speak to Gustav. Good, you're here. Looks like you've got everything set up. I'm all done with disguising the container. If you just open it up, all you'll see are these plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. There's another door on the side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed. Hey, that's pretty cool. Sort of follow the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So, all that's left is for you to pile in. You folks ready for this? Of course we are. I was born ready. Okay then, you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're inside, we'll close the hidden door. Understood. I'll go first. Man, this is cramped. If you don't get it exactly right... Estelle, are you okay? I'm fine. There we go. Turn your head this way. Okay. Oh, Joshua? I don't know about holding this pose. We've just got to deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here. Right. Yeah, we have to do this. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. We should all fit if we do it that way. Okay, in I go. Oof, I'm sorry, Estelle. Aw, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. You even smell kind of like sweet. Like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug so tight. I kind of can't breathe. Not that bad, is it? My, what squishable cheeks you have. Estelle, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey, kids, make a little room. There. Isn't too cramped? No, I'm okay. I can hold out. Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so. Okay. Okay, man. I think we're set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land. And from there, it's all on you. If you're patient, stay calm. Good luck, kids. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention, that order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Something happened? Oh, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Yes, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within a few days. Oh, this is excellent news. Professor Russell's one of the greatest inspirations and benefactors. Hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Oh, how can you be so sure? Seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So, are you planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, Grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger! Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, maintenance chief? Hey, now, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a central lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so. It's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men! Alright, open it up. Huh? Oh, it's just Antoine. When did you sneak off, huh? Okay, so what's with the cat? Name's Antoine. He lives in the central labs. I'd guess he sneaked into the Libnets. He certainly gave me quite the shock. False alarm, I guess. Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey, you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey, now, don't try to tempt him. I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Too bad. Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. Not for Antoine. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away into storage. Well, it is a central lab make. Alright, men, check the other containers. Yes, sir. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow, so you can return to the barracks for now. But pardon me, Major. How long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it is not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Amalthea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. Suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say. Whew. I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita? Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. I'm glad we got the equipment to work. Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally. But you stepped up. Thank you, Agate. But Antoine showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, he was right in the next container over. I thought we'd be discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head, though. That does sound like something the chief would do. Definitely not a man to mess with. Now, we ought to get moving. Just read the description, pup. It'll make sense. Anyway, we're somewhere close to the airship port. Need a plan, or else we'll never find the professor. So, Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go. Why are you asking me? Call the test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. Time to double check so I actually get the right one, because there is a wrong one. You want the research wing in the middle. Well, color me surprised. The narration's just for fun. Just leave it to me. Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents. I think you're right. Don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Agate, do we have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tita. Okay. Only the world's most badass, like, 11-year-old could sneak into a military fortress with no fucks given. The complete and utter raw chat energy of this child. Anyway, we'll be back to the wharf in uno momento. I don't think I'm missing anything there. Average Sunday, innit? Yeah, you know. Casually infiltrate a military base as if nothing is wrong. So the game doesn't actually give you a map, you just kind of have to cross-reference the map that you get from Killiker, which is kind of annoying. Either way, so long as you hug the main wall, you shouldn't get detected. Oh, I know them. So they are here. The airship from the tower? I thought they might be military. Like, nothing like the regular soldiers, though. Probably a special force here to practice covert ops. No wonder they're so tough. So is my grandpa in there? It's looking more and more likely. If we try to take him on by force, we're gonna have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? And now you have to do stealth in a top-down game where your vision is very limited. Anyway. Head to the back window. Hey, can't we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noise, this is gonna get even tougher. Oh! Jackpot. Huh? I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is a great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known that you were behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Ah, yes, you and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Ormond, or the gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something this bizarre. I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume then that you intend to do something on a grand scale? I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn, when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring LeBeau riches like none ever before seen. Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to help her. You'd threaten her to get to me? Tut-tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me, then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us. But you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved. Save for you, of course. So, you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then it's Black Orb that can shut down orbital power. I see. So that's your plan then, is it? Pardon me? Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give your report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Grantsville. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned. My goodness. Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see? Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight! As you wish. So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. Who's that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes. Grand plans. What will come of them? Now things have gotten interesting. I really want to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Joshua? Hey, you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. You sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine. It's no big deal. You have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep, so let's get a move on. Ah, cliffhanger. Ah, got him. Anyway, next week we're gonna break the professor out of jail. Hopefully. And now that we know that Colonel Richard is up to some baloney, let's present the info to the guild and see what we get. Anyway, have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever the rest of it is when you're watching this, whether you watch the VOD or the full stream. Thank you for coming by and actually checking it out. And I'll see you all next week. Stay safe.